Now, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the Boozang tool. So what I'll do is, of course, I'm going to make this so you see, I'm going to make this full screen again. First link you see up here, you're going to have a side navigation menu, right? This menu basically allows you to quickly navigate the different sections of the tool, okay? The top one is the most important. This one just gives you the kind of navigation view. So here you'll see your modules and tests, and you can click into the modules, or you can go back, right? By clicking into the click path, and you can go directly into the test. And of course here, you can also directly create tests, submodules, or test suites, or even modules here, right? So I'm going to go back to the home link again. Then you can actually go directly and you can create bugs right here. So it's kind of like a bug module, but it's exposed, right? So the bugs here, don't think about them as tests that you automated that failed. Those are not necessarily bugs. Usually we use this to point out visual bugs and be like, this doesn't look right. So what we usually do is it's a series of clicks and an annotation or comment, as we call it. You're going to see this. We're going to do this exercise later, so I'm not going to dwell into it. Then here you have tons of different settings, okay? Normally, you don't have to touch any of these settings, especially not for this exercise, but it's good for you to know that there's a lot of stuff going on, okay? Then we'll have the report every time you run a test. This is where the report is going to end up, so you see if it was successful or failed. Worth noting is that you have a subscription link here that allows you to enter your email and get a notification every time the tool is run. Just worth noting is you'll only get the notification when you're running from the command line or in automation play mode, okay? Then you have tools. Most important thing here, export your project, import your project, right? So basically allows you to completely move the project between environments and also to back it up. Bulk save, this shows all the modifications you've done and you can save them all at once. Or you can basically go back and just save the tests one by one. And then you have team. Here you can set up your whole team. Also, what kind of permissions do you have? You can even customize this in the management UI. But of course, we won't need to go into that right now. We also have some quick links here. This will take you back to the last test case visited, just like that. And I'm just going to use the backlink to bring me back. There is also a number of pretty useful stuff. You'll have this little bookmark here, so you can bookmark a number of pages. So you can quick navigate here to the left. You have a messaging app. You can talk to your team and you can see what your team members are doing. You have a console window for doing some advanced debugging stuff. We won't go into that. The search will search all your modules and tests. Simply type. So if I start typing nav here, I'll see the navigation module and the test navigate left menu. And you'll have a hamburger here that's going to have a bunch of learning resources for you to explore more what to do in the Boozang tool. Last but not least, I just want to put the attention here to the question mark. Sometimes the stuff we do is a little bit counterintuitive. It could be a new concept or something, right? So what we can do here is you can just directly hit this question mark, right? And then you could highlight anything in the tool and you will get the documentation of that function. So it's basically full in-tool documentation. So I really, really recommend you checking that out if you get stuck. Okay, that's it for this introduction. Let's get started with the testing.